This Twitter handle called Yoruba Twitter started a conversation on Twitter, and it said, if Nigeria is divided, majority of the minority ethnic groups will love to be with the Yoruba. You know why? We have proved ourselves to be very accommodating and level-headed. I am sure he started up this conversation to drive home their ethnic and tribal propaganda that they've been driving ever since the 2023 election came to an end, or even before the 2023 general election. But the reaction this tweet got, I am sure, is different from what the person that tweeted this was expecting. The reaction was expository. It reveals a lot of things. It shows that people have been taking cognizance of what has been happening in the country lately. I am going to read you some of the reaction from the so-called minority that this person that tweeted this was expecting to join the Yoruba people if Nigeria is divided today. The reaction will really shock them. This handler says, as Omo Yoruba, I do not want to be associated with a group of bigots who are supporting a convicted drug lord. This person say, as a crossivarian, I'll be 100% safer with Igbo people if this happens. This one say, as an Owulabi, meaning a Yoruba person, I will never identify with bigots who vote for thugs and criminals. If Nigeria split today, I am going straight to Abia. This one say, people that call their own bastard, na tribe be that, I'm a northern Christian and will always find solace with the Igbos. This one say, with the level of love the Igbos showed us and our son, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and with how Yoruba supported a druggie in 2023, I'd rather become a slave with the Igbos than join the Yoruba ethnic group. And this one say, as a Nigerian American from Cross River State, I will choose the Igbos because recent and past events have revealed that the only difference between the Hausa, Fulanis and the Yorubas is education and proper English. Otherwise, there is no difference between Waspapin and Dipo. And this one say, I am a Southerner. If you call the Igbos IPOB, please add me to the list. If you call the Igbos Iyamiris, I am one of them. If you say the Igbos can never become the president, na you sabi. If you say they are dot in a circle, I am that dot in Igbo land. And this one say, the Igbos are the most egalitarian ethnic group in Nigeria. Majority of Edo people will stick with the Igbos. And this one say, as legit Idoma girl, I think I will be safer with Igbo people if this happens. And this one say, the people that call their own tainted blood, imagine what they think of others. And this one say, from where to where, I am an Akwa Ibonite, and trust me when I say 99.9% of my people, Akwa, Abasi, Ibom, we prefer and choose to be with the Igbos. And this one say, Igala here, I will gladly go with the Igbos. I will even choose being a slave in Igbo land than being a free woman amongst you, Ronu. And this one say, I'm 100% Edo girl. I'd rather join with the Igbo than the Yoruba. At least the Igbos are strong-willed and will not chicken out in any condition. Unlike the Yorubas that will betray you and are also known as cowards. And this one say, as a TV guy that's been living with the Igbos since I was 8, they are my second home, so I go with them. And then this one say, as a northern Christian from the north, I would definitely camp with the Igbos. Only a stupid fool will go with the Yorubas, people who are in bed with Islamic extremist northerners. It's only a matter of time before they start beheading people for blasphemy in Yoruba land. And this one say, I'm a full-blooded Yoruba, both mom and dad from Yoruba, and seeing the random miscreant of Twitter, if given the opportunity, I would choose another tribe. Think Yoruba first isn't think Tinubu first or think your stomach first. And this one say, I have a Yoruba father and an Igbo mother, so I have got both Igbo and Yoruba heritage. But if there comes a time where Nigeria gets divided, I will choose my Igbo heritage and move to the east due to their incredible track record on voting on a better candidate in elections. And this one say, the comments and quotes should be an eye-opener to those miscreants who have dedicated the last 2 years into actively ruining the collective reputation of this ethnic group. And this one say, in a split seconds, I made my decision. My allegiance is for the Igbos and the Igbos. Best decision ever if it does happen. Na Yoruba man I be. And this one say, I'm Idoma from Benue State. I have visited the east and the west, live and work among Yorubas and Igbo over the course of the last 18 years. And here is my conclusion as far as this matter goes. I swear on my life, I will choose the Igbo every day over the Yoruba. And this one say, even I, a Yoruba person, wouldn't want to share a country with you Yoruba Rondo degenerate. I would rather move to Republic of Benin or beg the Igbos to give me space So this is all I can take. There are hundreds of quotes and response from this particular tweet. You can go on Twitter and follow it up. But there's a reason why I brought this conversation here. There is a song by Lucky Dube and he says, "It takes 1,000,000 people to build a great reputation, but it takes one stupid fool to destroy everything that they've built." I grew up hearing that the Yoruba people are the most educated people in Nigeria. They are the most accommodating people in Nigeria. Maybe because for the fact that there is a mixture of Christianity and Islamic religion in the southwest. But when you come to the southeast, they are dominant Christians. Of course, there are Igbos who are Muslims in southeast, but they are not as dominant as those in the Yoruba land. And of course, the reason why you have many Muslims in Yoruba land is because of the conquest that happened in Yoruba land. That did not happen in the southeast. The only conquest they had in the southeast was the Christianity conquest that Christianized almost everyone in the southeast, the Igbos, to become Christian. I am not sure, but I think that Christians are more than Muslim in the southwest. And you've never heard anything like religious riot in the southwest, the same way you've never heard anything like religious riot in the southeast, unlike what we do have in the north. So this has actually painted the Yoruba people to be the most accommodating ethnic group in Nigeria. Aside the religious side of it, you have Lagos in the southwest that accommodates almost all the ethnic group in Nigeria. And of course, the people there have been living peacefully. But that notion of the Yoruba people being the most accommodating and the most intelligent people in Nigeria seems to have been eroded. And I think this started in events leading to the 2015 general election. Nigeria was doing pretty well under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but the hatred the Northerners had for Goodluck Ebele Jonathan led to his removal. But guess what? The Northerners did not align with the Igbo people. They did not align with any other tribe but the Yoruba people to hoist Goodluck Ebele Jonathan out of power, and they seized control of power at the center. And President Muhammadu Buhari was voted in as the president in 2015. Nigeria was rated the third fastest growing economy in 2012. Nigeria was the biggest economy in Africa with a GDP of $500 billion. President Muhammadu Buhari was voted in. Even when the Igbos kicked against it, they were called the whalers. The Hausa Fulani and the Yoruba people, they supported President Muhammadu Buhari all through his 8 years in office. President Muhammadu Buhari was a colossal failure. He is still a colossal failure. President Muhammadu Buhari was destroying Nigeria's economy to the glaring of everyone. The Igbos were shouting, they were condemning the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, but their voices were being drawn by the overzealous support from the Yorubas and the Hausa Fulani. The 2023 general election was one that Nigerians could have made amends from the mistake they made in 2015 by voting in President Muhammadu Buhari. But the Yoruba people said it is their turn. Now, who did they want to make the president? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man with so much controversies, a man that was alleged to have been convicted in the US for drug trafficking and forfeited a $460,000 as fine. A man that was also alleged to have forged his certificate in Chicago State University. Not only did the Yoruba people support Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they made it a tribal election. They made it a tribal warfare. Anyone that was not supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu, anyone that did not want to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu was harassed, was intimidated, was beaten, properties were destroyed, and some persons were killed because they did not want to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They did not see Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a viable candidate. They did not see Bola Ahmed Tinubu as someone that will fix Nigeria's dwindling economy. They did not see Bola Ahmed Tinubu as someone that cares for the masses. The most unfortunate aspect of this is that the hatred they had for people that were not supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu was not only limited to people from other tribes, but their own tribesmen, their own blood, their own brothers and sisters that did not support Bola Ahmed Tinubu were not left out from their anger, were not left out from their attack. For instance, Gbadebo Rose Vivor is a true Yoruba man. He contested election as Lagos State governor, but for the fact that his mother is an Igbo man, they called him a tainted blood. They called him all manner of derogatory names. They disowned their own brother because he is not in bed with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anything that is not in line with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, anything that is not in line with the APC is seen as outrageous to the eyes of some of these Yoruba people. I don't want to categorize all of them as the same. Of course, there are many sensible Yorubas out there that did not support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They knew that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to turn out a disaster. Imagine calling your own brother a tainted blood because of election, because of politics. Alright, you all have the presidency. You've won in politics. Have you won in your life? Is Nigeria better now? Nigeria is worse under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Everything that Bola Ahmed Tinubu met on ground has been destroyed. From what President Muhammadu Buhari destroyed, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has continued in the destruction. And these same Yoruba persons are still supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now you are conducting a poll. You are making a tweet saying that if Nigeria decides to break up today, many of the minorities will like to join up with the Yoruba people, and they have come out to outrightly reject you. They have come out to outrightly deny you. What you have been doing in the past years have not gone under the radar. If you are a Yoruba person, you should feel concerned about this development, because like I said, I grew up hearing that the Yoruba people are the most educated and most tolerant people in Nigeria. But as it stands now, I don't see the Yoruba people in such a light anymore because of the event that happened in 2015 and 2023. And there are millions of Nigerians out there that are also seeing the Yoruba people in the same light. This is due to the ambition, the political ambition of one man. The person that made that tweet was trying to drive home their tribal propaganda that they've been driving ever since the election was conducted. There was no mention of Igbo in that tweet, but everyone came out and chose the Igbo tribe ahead of the Yoruba tribe. This is the same Igbo tribe that they have been trying to malign. All their years of propaganda against the Igbo tribe has not yielded any fruit at all. The Igbo tribe is standing tall. The Igbo tribe is still the most loved tribe in Nigeria, despite the years of wars that the Nigerian government fought against the Igbo people, trying to alienate them, trying to wipe them out of history. People from other tribes, they are saying that if Nigeria is divided today, they would love to go with the Igbo people. It means that if there is war in Nigeria today, what happened in 1967 will not happen again. Other tribes will fight alongside the Igbo people. This is an eye-opener to the Nigerian government. Be careful how you treat the Igbo tribe. Nigerians are watching you. Nigerians now know better. Nigerians now know the truth.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please do well to subscribe if you have not. Bye for now.